Hey friends, Joe the Farmer here, and today we're going to head up to the Down and Out blind made by Hawk Hunting. If you're a caller, if you're a subscriber already and you follow our videos, we put this blind up probably, it has to have been August, September. So I want to see how it's weathered through all the different ice storms and winter and rain and sun, and just really kind of see how it's holding up. When I look from the house, I can actually see that it's laying on its side, so we may have some surprises for us, but we're going to go up there and see what it looks like. So come along with me. So if you're new to our channel, we're a family of 5 in Tennessee. We're on about 100 plus acres, and we like to hunt and fish and do everything outdoors, and just anything outdoors is fun and enjoyable for us. So this hawk blind, we put this thing up, again, it was probably about 6 months ago, and if you've been following the channel, you know that this is not where we put this blind. This is not exactly how you would want to set a blind up, but we just had some terrible ice storms, and you know, they've come through here and they've gone through Texas and Tennessee and a lot of different places, and you know, we've just gotten hammered. Lots of cleanup to do, lots of things to do with the chainsaws, but today we're here to talk about hunting blinds. Now, this Down and Out blind definitely looks like it took the brunt of some wind. I don't know. I don't know if it's bent. I don't know if it's salvageable at this point, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over and kind of see what we got going on here. But again, to give you an idea of where this thing was, it was about 50 yards that way. If you look way back out there, you can see a Hawk high country blind, which is more of a tower blind. But what I love about this one is these Down and Out blinds are super portable. You can put them in a little zip up briefcase kind of thing, which I'm going to show you here in a second, and you know, you can really just kind of deploy it wherever you want. Great for turkey hunting, great for deer hunting, and you know, at first glance it has faded some, but I don't necessarily know that it's going to be a lost cause. The good thing about these kinds of blinds too is that you could buy replacement parts for them if it's, you know, if it's completely bent up, but we'll find out. Let's take a look. Yeah, looks like we may have lost some stakes right down here. Ugh. There's one of the stakes. Think that was a good storm? Wow. Storms that can bend steel. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we may have lost one of our roof supports here, so let's toss this in the back of the UTV, and we may just have to walk this and backtrack it and see if we can find it. You know, again, what I love about these kinds of blinds is that it's just so portable, you know, and they're whisper quiet. The windows have magnetic attachments on them, so as you can see here, get that spider out of there. Oh. As you can see here, this magnetic window's just come loose, so we can kind of push that guy back up in there. But the door is right here, so let's open this up and see if, I don't really see any structural damage as far as the frame being bent, but it's definitely taken a beating. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't get this. Well, I guess there's not a whole lot to it. You can just watch me unsnap the roof. Okay, so the roof just comes off. Again, this is a really thick, waterproof type of vinyl. We have sprayed this down with permethrin as well as a waterproofing sealant. Even though it's already waterproof, we still sprayed it down. I do that with a lot of the pop-up blinds that I have, just to kind of keep the water, the moisture out of it. But tell you what, the spider sure liked it. So the way that it goes together is these roof little rafters come together and form at the top. This is supposed to be able to hold 200 pounds at the top. We're definitely missing this point here, which would have connected right into this part. So I think what we should do is retrace those steps before this hay starts to grow, because if this hay grows, we're not going to find it. The hay mower will find it. I'll tell you what, anyone who's a hunter out there, you know that when these portable blinds or these pop-up blinds or anything like that, when the wind gets them, they're like tumbleweeds. They just keep going. So it has to be out here somewhere. I don't see it just yet. I kind of feel like I'm shed hunting right now. Just when I was about to give up. There it is. All right. With this piece, I think that the Hawk blind has successfully survived this season. You can see how well this is held up. I mean, this looks like, you know, aside from the spider webs and a little bit of rust here in this tube, it kind of looks like the day I set it up. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff together. I'm gonna show you how we pack it up. Really cool stuff, great kind of blind. And if you're interested in something like this and you've never seen one before, I'll leave a link in the description. They have these things at Tractor Supply. You can order them on Tractor Supply's website, on, you know, just about any kind of hunting place, whatever your favorite hunting store's website. Okay, now as I pack this thing up, something of note is that I am one guy, one person with a UTV packing this thing up. This is not a two-man job. This is not a three-man job. This is just me, a relatively strong guy, picking up this blind, packing it up, and this is a semi-permanent blind. So let's go ahead and wrap this thing up because the sun's starting to go down and the temperature's starting to drop. So that's pretty much how easy it is. I mean, it took really, what, three minutes for me to break this thing down and you know, get it to where I can go ahead and put it in that little suitcase. So I'm gonna wrap it up in that ballistic nylon bag, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the back of the UTV, and you'll see how quickly we can do that. That's it. See, from there, you've got your hunting blind in a bag. Now, I'm not gonna say I wanna carry this thing through the woods and very far, but throwing it in the back of the UTV and just kind of moving back and forth, it's really no big deal. Well, folks, that is the Hawk Down and Out blind. What a cool blind. I mean, really, I think they're about $6.99. They're not cheap, but they're also something you'll have for multiple seasons. It's not the throwaway kind of stuff. And you know, it comes with a case, comes with the roof rafter system. And I can tell you that we have had probably one of the harshest winters we've ever had. And it is incredibly comfortable to be in. It blocks the wind. And I mean, you kind of see the durability. I mean, it went about 45 yards, tumbleweeding, and we've had ice storms and snow and sleet and hail. And, you know, we just had, I think, 5 inches of rain, and it's held up, you know, brilliantly. So here in Tennessee, we have really hot summers and really cold winters, but this ice storm stuff is kind of different. But I do apologize for my friends over here, the cows. They want to be on video, but I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I do appreciate y'all watching. Hit that subscribe button down here on the left-hand side, or it's one of those sides, and give us a thumbs up if you will. We'd appreciate it. So with that said, see you in the next one. I'm Joe the Farmer. We out.